All right. So let's just get her done, right? It's really, really freaking pathetic that you can't get any truth out there. You know, so in the past, what do you want to call it? Since we've been flying, okay, what terrorism acts have been done by Americans? Seriously. What? None. 100% of every terrorist attack that has happened, well, I mean, except for if you want to get into the conspiracy theory, which I understand on that, and I believe many of those, but all by Muslims. So why is it that my grandmother, my aunt, my freaking uncle, my whatever it is, has to literally almost be cavity searched? I mean, I've seen videos of them literally just touching people just about everywhere, and they seem to enjoy it. They feel like they're like more above the police, the STA or whatever, the freaking flight. You know what I'm talking about? When you go get on a flight. So why is it that when 100% of all terrorist attacks have been carried out by Muslims, that poor little granny in a wheelchair has to be almost strip searched? But then a woman with a hijab, they won't even make that woman take the hijab off. Are you joking me? Does nobody see the hypocrisy here? Does nobody see what the hell is going on? It's one huge psyop. They're just trying to take every freaking right that you ever had or ever thought that you had away from you. And trust me, half of your rights are already been taken away. You just don't know it. Everybody, I am begging you, do your own research. I promise you, they're doing everything that they can to hide God from you. Why would you ever allow anybody to hide God from you? And, one thing that I laugh about, well, not that I was ever really big into religion, anything like that, in any way. I always believed there was something, I felt something. I didn't know. But once I came to do my own research, which I always tell everybody, please think I'm a complete freaking moron, do your own research. And show me why that when 99.9999% of all terrorist acts that have ever been committed on an airline were done by Muslims, and Muslims get checked less than white people are. Do you understand how they did this switch on us? And nobody seems to be willing to stand up. Well, guess what? Here's the thing is, you gotta understand, you've been white shamed. And you've been made to feel like you were a pathetic piece of shit because you are white. Okay, so why? Oh, you came and stole this land. So what? You're gonna come steal it from me? And how did I come and steal a land that I came to? And all these Indians and all these tribes are all fighting each other. And when they'd fight each other, they would take slaves. Do you understand? We weren't doing the slavery thing when we landed here. We weren't. That all has always been the Middle East and Muslim shit. Not white people shit. I'm not going to say we haven't gone through our periods where we were stupid enough to go along with it. But we're giving these people credit and acting like they're worth something when they're the ones that have made slavery, and you're putting it upon the white man. So the white man came into the wilderness and built cities, streets, running fresh water. But we're pieces of shit for it, and you want to let Muslims come in and take it over. Have you ever seen what it's like in a Muslim country? What do you think America is going to look like in 20 years if it's ran by Muslims? You ain't going to have no fresh running water. Are you joking me? You're not going to be able to flush a toilet and it go away? Are you joking me? You're not going to be able to walk down to the damn store and get a BLT. Are you joking me? Do you understand? I ain't saying the white man is the greatest thing ever freaking since sliced bread here. But it kind of is. So, what are we supposed to do here? You want us to give the land back? Then that means everybody leaves and just American Indians get it. That's it. Just the Indians that were here. And guess what? Before these Indians were able to have this land, they had to come and kill the Nephilim. They had to come and kill the giants. Because God told them to. Just like when we had to go into Jericho. When we had to go into all of these places and kill everything. We were told to kill everything. Why were they told to kill everything? Because they're not of God. Because they were wrong. They were man, woman, and child was told to be killed in the Bible. Do you understand why? They were freaking giants. Their bloodline was corrupt. And I'm not saying that our bloodlines are corrupt, that we need to do that. But I think everybody needs to step back a little bit and realize every single culture has been a slave. And I am so sick of this black reparations and da-da-da. How about the Irish? There were twice as many Irish slaves on this damn continent during slavery than there ever was black slaves. And then riddle me this. Did you know that the North said, hey, if you guys just join the Union, you can keep your slaves? The South said no. Wow, so they weren't fighting the war for the slaves then, huh? And then the South said, if you'll get out of the South to the North, we will undo slavery. And the North said no. Civil War. Never fought over slavery. Do you understand this? Lincoln owned slaves. Do you understand this? Lincoln did not want to get rid of his slaves. Do you understand this? Lincoln was going to send all the blacks back to Africa. Do you understand this? Open your eyes. Everything since Waterloo. I'm not joking. This all the way back to Napoleon, people. The Rothschilds have taken over everything, and we've allowed it. It's time to stand up. I don't care if you're white, black, purple, orange, or freaking maroon. It's time for us to stand up and take everything back. Because we deserve it. The people. I don't care the color of your skin, people. I care the color of your heart. Love those that love. Let's deport those that hate. Hail the truth. Hail the Republic.